Here's a review on my personal opinion on Kuiu's Tiburon Pants. Now, every video you're going to find on YouTube about Kuiu's Tiburon Pants, they are going to rave about them. They're going to say they're the best pair of pants they ever had. And I think it's bullshit. Now, I'm going to compare them to another pair of pants. Now, you have to understand the Tiburon Pants, they brag, are great for summertime heat because they have some type of advanced technology that has little tiny dot air fabric in them. So when you're in a field or someplace, you should feel the air travel right across your legs. Ooh, the good feeling. It's not true. Okay? They do have the dot fabric. When you hold them up to the light, you can see that. They weigh 12.5 ounces or 354 grams. But they cost $150. Now, you'd think for $150 for a pair of pants that you could get every size to fit you perfect, but they don't. They jump sizes. So you end up with a pair of pants that is probably an inch too big for you. You need a belt. You would think that much money for a pair of pants, the sizes would be perfect when you bought them. $150. I think most people buy them because they want to complete their camel setup and they want to have the complete setup. Now, don't get me wrong. Kuiu is good stuff. I mean, I have their pack. I have a lot of stuff that they have, and a lot of their stuff is good. But the pants, not so good. And I'm going to explain that to you. These here, okay, let me show you these. These are Columbia's men's Silver Ridge pants. You see these? These are made out of 100% nylon. And they have a wicking moisture management technology. And I love when they put the word technology in, but it does wick moisture away from your body. When your legs sweat, you will see the sweat coming through these pants, and then the air will dry it. There has never been a better pair of pants for staying cool in the summer than these. I've not found them. Since I moved to Tennessee over 10 years ago, I used to wear jeans when I lived in the North. I don't wear jeans anymore. I really don't. I own, I don't know, 15, 20 pairs of these. These cost, now here's the kicker with this. These cost $45. Now the reason I'm showing you a brown pair, because they come in multiple colors, is it matches pretty good with their camo. So if you get a brown pair of men's Columbia Silver Ridge cargo pants, and I'll put a link in the bottom, and you got the top camo of the Velo camo, you can pretty much get this to match up. Now, there's one other thing about these Columbia men's Silver Ridge pants. There's an elastic here. And you see that? So you get this in your size, all right? And let's say you gain a little bit of weight. Well, you got one size you can pretty much pull out of these. So you get a nice fit. Now, you can almost get these where you don't need a belt. And they come with a belt, actually. They come with a cheap belt, but they do come with one. So compared to a pair of pants like Kuiu that costs $150, Tiburon pant, it's heavier because the nylon pants weigh 9.2 ounces where theirs weigh 12.5 ounces. So the nylon's lighter. You would think that for a pair of pants that costs $150, they would have every single waist size there is so you can get that nice snug fit. You'd think they'd have elastics on both sides of theirs. But when they came in, I couldn't even get my proper length. I got to hem these now. I got to take these apart and I got to cut them and I got to sew them and I got to hem them. I got to spend an hour fixing these. Now I do the same thing with these, but when I pay $150 for a pants, I shouldn't be hemming them. I mean, they should, fit perfect the way that's how I feel. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But which pants do I prefer to wear? You'd think I'd prefer to wear the Tiburon pant, but I don't. Now there's lots of guys with YouTube videos, and I see them with 6, 7, 8 pairs of pants, all different colors, not just the camo, and they say they're great. If they love them, wonderful. But they don't even compare to these nylon pants that are 100% nylon. They cool better, they cool faster, they feel better, they fit better. It doesn't, $45 doesn't even compete to this 150. So I would think most people are buying the Kuiu pants, or at least one pair, because they want to match their camo. I mean, once you got the shirt, the hats, and you got everything matched up, you want the pants to match up. And maybe you need that one pair. I'll never buy another pair. That's strictly what it's for. It's for matching up the camo set. Now, some people say, well, you really don't need camo to shoot deer. That's true. I mean, deer see, I've heard black and white and all kinds of grays, and I don't know what all I've heard. But it's not the deer you're worried about. It's the other animals around you. It's the squirrel standing there in the tree, chirping like a son of a bitch with his tail flicking because he's telling everybody, hey, look what I see. Your cover's blown. Even the blue jay, which is kind of funny, the blue jay will sit there squawking and telling all the deer where you are. And you notice the blue jay's blue? And yet you look in our life, our cops are dressed in blue. It's kind of funny. But you don't want these animals narking you out, so now you missed that shot with that deer. And you have to pay attention to what other animals are around you, because if you upset them or get them upset, they're going to squawk like crazy, and deer use them to listen to and find out what's in their area. So a lot of times you're wearing camouflage because of the squirrel or because of the blue jay, not because of the deer. And that's something to be quite interesting about. But I bought them to complete the camouflage, so I'm camouflage from head to toe. And that's fine. I mean, I'm out there in fall. They're going to be fine for that. I don't think they're a summer pant. I, I, I personally think that's a lie. Um, I don't think you can beat 100% nylon, no matter what technology you want to put in your pants. And if you haven't tried them, go pick up a pair. They're like $45. And ever since I've been here in Tennessee, well over 10 years, it's all I wear for pants is those. That's it. I use them to work out to cut the grass, to work outside. I use them when I work on the car. I mean, I use them for everything. And some of them are like 8, 9 years old. I have never put a hole in those. Nylon is amazingly strong. Now, some of them have gotten pretty greased up or stuff from me working on them, but I've never put a hole in them. But they say, they preach about this like it's the best, and I'm just feeling, I don't know. For $150, I expected that pant to outdo those nylon pants, and it didn't. They're one size too big because they don't have the exact size I need, so I definitely have to wear a belt with them. Um, I'll wear them when I'm hunting, you know, and I'm not walking all that far in them. I'm pretty much sitting and waiting and being very quiet to get my shot, so that's fine. But I really feel that Kuiu really should make a nylon pant in the different camos and make it somewhat like Columbia and maybe lower the price. $150 is ridiculous because you got to ask yourself, how does Columbia make a pant that's $45 out of pure nylon, 100%, and Kuiu can't? That doesn't make any sense, does it? I mean, because you have to think, Kuiu doesn't own a box office store where people are coming in shoplifting. I mean, everything is done on the internet. So they are having no lost sales whatsoever unless an employee steals something. But you'd think their prices would be a lot cheaper, but they're not. So I will never buy another pair of pants from Kuiu at all. I only bought it because I wanted the camel, and I did like the idea of saying, "Oh, it's the best hot weather pant we've got." And they always try to steer everybody toward this attack pant. If I would have bought that attack pant, I would have had to send them back, and I have not sent anything back to Kuiu yet because I'm probably going to be charged shipping, and I have no idea what. So you're probably going to be into $200 by the time you send the things back. 180, 190. I don't think they pay for the shipping, but I haven't sent anything back yet. So, and I do like Kuiu. Don't get me wrong. I like their camo. At first, I didn't like their camo. It's kind of grown on me. I love their pack. Oh, I love their pack. It's just great. There's 3 things on that pack I would change. And their shirts themselves, I have a couple of qualms with those too. I got another shirt coming in a week. I'm going to make a video about that and talk about that. But basically, I'm only going to wear these Tiburon pants after I get them hemmed up and everything. When I'm actually out at my stand, when I come back to camp, they're coming off, and these are going on my nylon pants just because they're more comfortable. And that's all there is to it. I don't think they're worth $150, but I think most of us guys that do buy a pair of pants from Kuiu, it's because we want that particular camo, so we got that matching set, and I think that's what's going on. But when they're over to claiming it's technically advanced for warm weather, it's bullshit. Your dot technology, again, bullshit. When these are $45 and they're 100% nylon, they fit better, they feel better. Over those, I could own 3 pairs of these for one of those, and I made sure to buy a pair of brown just so you could see the difference in the color and see how close it matches. So you may think, well, maybe I'll just buy a pair of brown nylon pants instead of buying the actual $150 pants because these fit really good. Get you guys on the next one.